Welcome to the Quick Galloper YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, share and hit the notification bell.
They're off for the first. The real identity, easy peasy, march and shoot, the slowest to leave, they're at the back. Smart Trick has speed, displays it as they leave the 6. Nakamura in the orange, a length and a piece back, racing in second. Press Conference and Adara team up. Here the Queen on the outside, Queco right with that bunch. The first bunch of these separated by maybe 6 lengths. Great Wayne is making some progress and beginning to make ground. Easy Peasy has recovered. Money Monster in the green and white making ground on the outside of horses. In behind those, that's Wayne's Princess. Then the real identity toward the back of the field. First offense, second from last. And a march and shoot races at the back. They go into that turn. They're making their way past the 3 and Smart Trick rated on the lead by a half a length. Press Conference now pressing on the outside as they flash past the 5/16th. Adara and Nakamura wound up for their runs, but they're coming into the lane. Smart Trick racing near the rail. Press Conference on the outside and worrying Smart Trick, but Smart Trick finds more and begins to slip out of the grasp of Press Conference. Watch Nakamura in the orange and the white cap down against the rail. The favorite Easy Peasy making heavy work of it, but they drive inside the final furlong. Smart Trick beginning to tie up a bit. Press Conference continues to tackle on the outside, and Nakamura on the fast side now begins to fly. They drive toward the line. Nakamura has picked it up, and Nakamura takes the first from Press Conference. Smart Trick, Great Wayne, possibly Easy Peasy, just hanging on from first offense for 5th.
Ready for race number 2. They're off on racing. That's not a bad line as a Midnight Traveler is left at the back of the field and with Uncle Nally. Pepper Stepper goes right through and goes for that lead and already gone 3 lengths in front of Phenomenal Power. They go past the 4. Then comes Ralph's Treasure just behind them. That's Pure Sangue, another 3 or 4 lengths before we come to Uncle Nally and Midnight Traveler tailing off at the back of the field. Pepper Stepper not messing around, about 6 lengths in front of Phenomenal Power racing back there in the second. Ralph's Treasure comes next. Then comes Pure Sangue trying to get into it. Then comes Uncle Nally and racing at the back of the field. That's Midnight Traveler. It's Pepper Stepper in cruise control. But here comes Phenomenal Power now. Trying to engage Pepper Stepper. Pepper Stepper stepping out in the middle. Phenomenal Power stepping on the inside. It's Pepper Stepper in front. Phenomenal Power begins to get closer. Pepper Stepper, Phenomenal Power. It's going to be a good finish. Pepper Stepper, Phenomenal Power. Phenomenal Power now strikes the front and goes on to beat Pepper Stepper. Phenomenal Power beats Pepper Stepper. Then comes Ralph's Treasure. Pure Sangue back in 4th.
furlongs straight ahead of them. Galway Bay, as usual, shows early dash as they sort themselves out. John P. races near the stands. JJ Warrior for company right toward his inside. Where you're on in the yellow left behind them near the stand fence. Galway Bay is bolting over toward the far rail as they come charging up now toward the final furlong. John P. and JJ Warrior matching strides. Galway Bay trying to get back into it over on the far side. It is John P. JJ Warrior continues to attack on the far side. Galway Bay finishing with a flourish, and Galway Bay gets there from John P. Then JJ Warrior, Buzz Assault. Atomic Energy is back in fifth.
Often racing. Formalist gets a nice start in the middle. Toward the near side, that's Money Mission. Over on the far side, Raging River prompting the pace and switching across and coming across the middle. So Raging River and a Formalist. Formalist is in front and looks to be traveling so smoothly as they make their way coming to the 2 furlong point. It's Formalist in front. Money Mission chasing all the while. Formalist in front, and the rider just keeps peeking back and seeing no danger as this one is over. Way, way over. Formalist, Curtains in front and traveling smoothly. The rider doing absolutely nothing. Formalist on a workout this afternoon. Formalist is blowing them away. Formalist and Robert Hardball Alidine, double digits. Money Mission is second. Then comes Bad Bet Tanisha, maybe Nebuchadnezzar back in fourth.
They're off. Princess Fiani gets a good start, immediately begins to tack to this near side. Design Diva is on the near side in the green silks, also running quickly. Gilroy just in behind those, along with Playfair. In the center, Crypto Girl is racing. Lucy on the go just ahead of that one. Alkebulan in between horses. Bobby Too Bad has running to do as they make their way now toward the final quarter. At this moment, it's still wide open. Princess Fiani and Playfair matching strides against the stand fence. Lucy on the go is in the center, along with Crypto Girl also running quickly. These are the main contenders. Princess Fiani may just have the overall lead on the run toward the final furlong. It's Princess Fiani nearest to us. Lucy on the go, kicking in the center, right alongside. That is Crypto Girl. These three are going at it. Lucy on the go may just have it. Princess Fiani in a handy spot. Crypto Girl trying to close up, but it is Lucy on the go and Tajay Suku coming away from them under the left-hand stick. Lucy on the go wins by almost 4 over Crypto Girl and Princess Fiani in the photo. Bobby Too Bad is next. Design Diva is fifth.
Ready for a start, they're off and racing. Conundrum misses it and is racing at the back of the field as Hickory Slim wants that lead out wide as they make the way towards the six. Hickory Slim on the outside. Right there too, that's Green Gold Rush in the mixed Life is Life coming up against the rail. That's Ruby's Light. Then comes Richest to Rags. Hickory Slim backing out of it. Then comes Ability coming into it. Then comes Conundrum racing at the back of the field, a trailing pair of Successful Man and Colorado Ranger. They make their way toward the 4, and on that lead, that's Green Gold Rush, rushing down on the outside of Life is Life, and now Life is Life goes on from Green Gold Rush. They're about 3 lengths in front of Ability, then another 2 before we come to Ruby's Light. Then comes Richest to Rags, just behind Richest to Rags. Hickory Slim and Richest to Rags traveling together. Conundrum comes next. Then comes Successful Man, and you forget about Colorado Ranger. They're coming at the top of the lane. Life is Life leading them a merry chase, about 3 or 4 lengths in front of Green Gold Rush. Coming out wide, that's Ability, but it's Life is Life in front. Ability trying to get to Life is Life. Also coming on the rail, that's Ruby's Light. Is Life is Life coming to the furlong pole, still has a 3-length cushion in front. Still they're fighting on the rail. That's Ruby's light is still there, but life is life, has done enough, and life is life begins to pull away from these. Life is life, beats Green Gold Rush. Then comes Ability. Looks like Ruby's light back and forth, running from out of the clouds to complete your high five. That's Richest Tirax.
They're ready now, they're off. First start, Dancing in the Breeze, Diamond Rock, Blitz Strike, and Password the slowest to leave. Princess Aquila took off like a shot and grabs that early lead on the run down the back stretch and races toward the 6. With a 2.5 to 3 length lead, Drone Strike chasing on the outside. Password is racing right against the rail, Diamond Rock slotted in between them. A break back to Ahmad Ali, possibly 10 lengths off that lead. Himaya races up with Dancing in the Breeze. K-Boy is next, and a Blitz Strike trails the field. They blast past the 5/8 and head toward the turn and the half-mile marker, and out in front it is Princess Aquila on that lead, showing up by some almost 4 lengths. Chased all the while by Password in the red, now beginning to make gains. A gap opens up to Drone Strike. Diamond Rock racing on the inside, a half a length down. K-Boy now joins that duo and turns it into a threesome as they head toward the 3. Ahmad Ali races up with Himaya the Grey running the rail. Dancing in the Breeze is racing next, and Blitz Strike still trails but making some progress as the leaders have left the 5/16 and will come into the lane. It is Princess Aquila and the Password who do battle up front, and Password now grabs the lead. Princess Aquila trying to fight back under this stick. Further back to Drone Strike and K-Boy right alongside, but it is Password beginning to power right away from this group. Password under a bustling ride. Inside the final furlong, it is Password and terrific Tevin Foster opening up the gap and tearing away from this field, outclassing them in the end. Password will take it comfortably by double digits. Himaya possibly just hanging on for second over K-Boy third. Princess Aquila, Diamond Rock just snatches fifth.
We are ready for a start. Off and racing. Princess Tiana misses it along with Behave. Going right through to take that lead as they go past the 5. That's Awesome Emma. Tracked all the while by Captain's Bad Gal. Then comes My Friend Mickey. Delta Gamma is right in the mix. Coming out wide, that's Behave. Call Her Narray comes next. Then comes Revelation. Believe in Me. Woodburn Hills, and racing at the back of the field, that's Princess Tiana. They head toward the 3, and it is Awesome Emma on that lead. Captain Budgal getting closer, also trying to come on. That's My Friend Mickey. Delta Gamma is also making progress. Behave is right there in the slipstream in 5th. Also coming on, that's Revelation there at the top of the lane, and it is Awesome Emma in front, still making the running with just over a furlong to travel. Delta Gamma taking aim, but it's Awesome Emma keeps on rolling. Coming to the furlong pole, it's Awesome Emma getting away from Delta Gamma and Captain's Bad Gal there, half a furlong to travel. And Awesome Emma and Devastating Dane Dawkins pulling away. 2 on the day for Devastating Dane Dawkins, and 2 on the day for Peter John Passad as well. Second, Delta Gamma. Then comes Captain's Bad Gal, looks to be Behave, and Woodburn Hills in a 4th of a 4th. They're off and racing. Run for Fun misses it along with Melbourne's Choice as My Lady Gold wants that lead. Rushing down on the outside of My Lady Gold, that's Following Wave. So it's My Lady Gold, Following Wave, mix it up on the front end. Then comes a Civic Illusion back there in the 3rd. Rushing out wide and going down, that's Sherry Marie. Just on the inside, Runville Run. Then comes a Pow Wow. recovering after that break. That's a run for fun, and at the back of the field, Melbourne's choice. They go past the 3 and head towards the 2.5 furlong point. My Lady Gold and the following waves. These two still mixing it up. Also coming into the picture now and coming out wide. That's Civic Illusion. It's still My Lady Gold, still trying to repel following wave. My Lady Gold on the inside, following wave on the outside. Civic Illusion trying to make it a threesome, coming to the furlong pole. My Lady Gold is now getting away from following wave. My Lady Gold in front, following wave. My Lady Gold is traveling well, and My Lady Gold looks to strike gold this afternoon. My Lady Gold goes on to beat following wave. Then comes Civic Illusion. Back there in fourth, that's Runville Run, and Powwow completes your high five.
They're up for the Eros Trophy. Gervano is the one, a bit sluggish at the start as they charge down the back stretch, and the California Crown in the black cap sets the pace. Nautical Star, Legacy Isle tucked in between them, filling the sandwich as they race toward the 5. So Don, the 3-year-old, getting closer on the outside. Fun Can Done settled some 6 lengths off the pace with Neo Star. Gervano trying to find the run against the rail, and Is That a Fact thrills the field. They make their way toward the half mile in the Eros Trophy, and galloping along, that's Legacy Isle with a 3.5 length lead. Nautical Star going in hot pursuit. California Crown has felt the pain and now drops back into third. A break back to Sodonas to make ground. That's Gervano moving down against the rail. Fun Can Done now begins to pick up the tempo as they leave the 3/8 pole. In behind them, Is That a Fact has overtaken Neo Star, but the field will come thundering into the top of the lane, and the Legacy Isle and Radish Roman turn first with a commanding advantage. Nautical Star taking aim and asked to reel the leader in, but up front Radish Roman now gets busy with the right hand stick, and Legacy Isle continues to hold the advantage. They slip past the furlong pole in the Eros Trophy. It is Legacy Isle full of run inside the final 16. Legacy Isle and Radish Roman will take the Eros Trophy. They take it by maybe 4 lengths. Gervano running on from behind gets the better of Nautical Star. Fun Can Done finishes back in fourth. Field in line for the 1,000 guineas and sent on their way. Pippa gets a good start. Social Storm is rushing up for that lead. Pippa in between horses. Sky's the Limit showing speed on the rail. Charming Chatterbox settled just in behind them with Lexi Lou moving fluently. Tailor Made is also close up as they make their way down the back stretch and head toward the final 6. Sky's the Limit leading up from Social Storm. On the rail, that's Alexi Lou. Victorious links out wide. Tailor Made tucked just in between horses. Charming Chatterbox is next, possibly 7 lengths off that lead. Giving Thanks a further 3 lengths back, joined by the rail running Awesome Kitty. A Dreamcatcher, the favourite, racing a long way off it. Alias Will and Pippa are there. Minnie Haha is also asked to make some ground from a horrible position at the moment as they leave the half-mile marker. Another one, Gulfstream Cat, race up next as they charge away now toward the final 3. Toward the back, that's a Timaria on the outside, and Ostoa, they share last. They've left the 3. They make their way toward the top of the lane, and Sky's the Limit shows us that leader. Social Storm pressing on the outside. These two now matching body blows as they come into the lane. Sky's the Limit down against the rail. Here comes Tailor Made now, the grey, asked to kick in between horses and racing out wide. It is Giving Thanks, but they race now toward the final furlong in the 1,000 guineas. Tailor Made just the leader. Here is Dreamcatcher appearing, and Dreamcatcher on the outside now snatches the lead from Tailor Made. It is the favourite Dreamcatcher beginning to pull away inside the final 16th. Dreamcatcher and Terrific Tevin Foster, he'll have his second win, and it's the 1,000 guineas. They take it from Tailor Made and Giving Thanks in the photo. Then Alias Will and Minnie Haha.
thank you for watching another video produced by the team from quickgallopjaya.com and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper. Please stay on the channel for other enlightening videos on those involved in local horse racing. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.